Today, I'm doing something that I hate doing. You know what it is? I feel like this is every video now. I'm bringing out my stress relievers. Today, I'm going to be building a base game home in The Sims 4. Now you're thinking, Sasha, people do this all the time. Why is it such a big deal? Because I don't like it. As someone who likes to use things from all the packs, trying to do something with the base game is like physically painful, but I do like that everyone who has the game can use it, including those now on console, because the gallery is now on console. This is a big win for The Sims 4. So I'm just gonna be dramatic and complain. Even though people do this all the time, I'm still gonna complain. So without further ado, enjoy my base game home. If you'd like to download it, it will be on the gallery. My origin ID is Vixella, the same way it's spelled here. Please enjoy and have a nice day. Finally, I am building another base game home. It has been a very long time. Like, I'm talking years long time. It has been way too long. My bad. I know a lot of you guys like when I do base game things because that means that everybody can enjoy it who has The Sims, and that is pretty cool. I have to admit, that's pretty cool. I did something today that I haven't done in a really long time, which actually I was like, why did I ever stop doing this? Literally why. It saves my life every single time, which is looking up freaking floor plans. Like, that is the way to go. I don't know if people talk about this very much when they do speed builds, but like people do this all the time. I'm spilling the tea. People look up floor plans a lot. Not everybody, but a lot of people do it for inspiration or just to even try to just recreate them. And it's such a good idea. So if you're ever stuck on a build, look up floor plans. They have websites just full of them, and it just helps out so much. Because sometimes I'm like, man, I have built a lot of things and I just don't know what to do anymore. So I'll just look up a floor plan and be like, you know what? I'm gonna try to make that today. That's what I'm gonna do. But it needed to be simple. That was my thing. I was like, I need to look up floor plans, but it needs to be simple. This is base game, right? So I don't have a lot of options. So I was like, okay, it's gotta be simple. Depending on the floor plan, some of them include the floor plan on the inside as well, not just like what the outside of the house looks like. This one, I'm pretty sure it did, but I didn't use it, I think, because it ended up having like a garage, and as you know, and it pains me to say over and over again, The Sims 4 does not have cars. Do you think they ever will? Do you think? Because I'm like, surely they will someday. But the fact that they're not there yet, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm starting to lose hope. My hope has gone out the window. I'm starting to think that, yeah, maybe that's just not going to happen at this point. Because it's been many, many years. And I just don't think it's going to happen. But I feel like it's because, I don't know, the way that they built the game, right? Because like they have those little fake cars that drive around. So like, what would they do with those? Like, what if you got in a car and the car was coming down the street and y'all collided? What would happen? I guess the same thing that would happen to your Sims when they stand in the street and get run over, quote unquote. The car just goes right through them. Anyways, the house had like a garage and I was like, no, that's not gonna work. So, but I liked the shape of it and I didn't want to like not have that part of the house. That just made the house look normal. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll put it there. It's that little section on the left that kind of sticks out. That was like the garage, quote unquote. And I know people make fake garages all the time in The Sims 4 and I think they look really cool, but I don't know, I didn't really feel like doing that. I felt like the house didn't really like call for a garage. Like I didn't feel like it fit very well. At least in The Sims 4 it didn't. Obviously in real life it does because it has one, but like I didn't feel like in the Sims 4 it really like looked, or that it would look that good. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I'm not like a master of making garages in The Sims 4. Have I done it in the past? Yes. But I think I need a little practice on that one. I'm not really too confident in my garage making skills. I feel like if I do have a garage in The Sims 4, I don't feel like I usually put cars in them. I usually use them for like a recreation room or something, like things to like, I don't know, like a workout room, for instance, or like an art room, or like something like miscellaneous kind of, you know, and put it in the garage. Because I feel like a lot of people do that in real life as well. Like they don't put their cars in there, they put like other stuff. Like me, I don't have a car, so I don't put my car in there because I don't have one. I put my Christmas storage in there because I have so much, like stupid amounts, and I'm like, you know, it has to go somewhere. It's either the garage or the attic. And I don't go in my attic, y'all. It's terrifying up there and it's hot. I'm not going up there. You can't make me. I've been up there twice and I'm never going again. Never, ever, ever. It's way too scary. And like the stairs, when you walk up them, like all creaky. No, no, no. I value my life too much to walk up into my attic. Braver souls have been up there, but not me. Well, I have, but I don't want to go anymore. I vow that that's not something I'm doing anymore. So I have like, nothing is up there. Nothing is in my attic. It's just bare. But I don't think it's like meant to have storage. I don't think my attic, because like some people have like flooring in theirs, but mine doesn't have that. So probably not the best idea to put things in a place with no flooring. It doesn't really have a space for anything in there, so it's fine, whatever. The garage will work, and I'm also 5 feet tall, so trying to reach anything up high is a big no-no. I have like 45 ladders. Like it's kind of funny because I feel like for every holiday, it's like someone buys me a ladder. And I'm like, okay, look, I get it. I'm short. Okay, you don't have to rub it in. But do I appreciate and will I use the ladder? Absolutely. You better believe it. I need it all the time. But I'm also scared of heights. As you might imagine, being 5 feet tall, I'm not up high that often, so I'm not used to it. So, usually anyways, I'll be like, hey, can like someone else do this? Cause I'm scared of heights. Can you get the thing off the top shelf? Because I'm scared of heights. Or, oh my God, speaking of like top shelves, like since we're in the kitchen of this house right now, every freaking time I need to get something off of the top shelf and like one of my cabinets, I'm literally climbing on the countertops like a Neanderthal. Like I am up there. I look crazy. And I swear my age is catching up to me. Like I'm not that old, I'm only 25, but like I swear it's catching up to me already because when I jump down off the countertop, I'm like, dude, my knees cannot take this much longer. Like I can feel it in my knees. I can't do it. It's like the pains of being short. I've been doing it my whole life, but now I feel it in my knees and I'm like, oh no. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to get things off the top shelf? I need like one of those ladders from Beauty and the Beast, like in the library where it like rolls around. I need one of those, but in like the kitchen. That's $1 million idea. I'm pretty sure they already exist and I just like haven't found them yet. Or, well, to be honest, I really haven't looked for them either because I'm not gonna put a ladder in my kitchen, even though I really need one. I'm just gonna keep climbing. Just gonna keep climbing on the countertops, which is funny because I just mentioned that I have like 45 ladders, and I do, but I don't bring them into the kitchen. Oh, you know what? This is just like reflective time for me to just reflect like on my life and figure out like, oh yeah, I should be using ladders in the kitchen. What the hell am I even talking about? Like it's been like 7 minutes. I haven't talked about a single damn thing about this freaking house. How did I even get there? How did I even get to kitchen ladders? Oh my God. How did I start from base game and end up on kitchen ladders? Can someone please help me? I don't know how to stay on track. Oh my God. Okay, so back to the house. Also, please excuse the no face cam for this voiceover. I think I did it in the last couple of speed builds that I did, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It has been rainy and hot and just kind of miserable weather right now. I don't know what's going on. And like tomorrow it's gonna be freezing. I'm just honestly, what am I supposed to do? I mentioned this in the last speed build too. I'm like, the weather is just like, what is happening? But I'm just so like, I don't know what that feeling is. It's just like blah. You know when the weather is like that and you're just like, oh my God. Like if I have to put on makeup, I'm gonna rip my hair out. Like that's how I feel like pretty much every day. Like I pretty much only wear makeup for my videos or if I'm going somewhere like nice. Otherwise, going to the store, no. Going out to eat, probably not. Probably not gonna put on makeup for that either, unless it's a nice place. Okay, then maybe y'all think about it. But other than that, no. I'm like, no makeup, please. Like, I'm way too lazy for that. I don't know. I don't find any joy in putting it on. I don't know. Some people do, and I'm like so jealous of people because I feel like I look good with it on, but like, it's just, I don't have the patience. I just don't have it in me. So today is one of those days. And I'm filming a couple speed builds today, so probably won't have face cam in either of them. I'm just like, I just can't be bothered, y'all. Y'all have to understand. I know some of y'all out there are getting what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Today's just not that day. It's just not that day. Today's not the day for me to get ready for a speed build. I just can't do it. I would like to mention though that during this build, since it's like base game only, I was like stressing beforehand because I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be so hard. I'm so restricted. I can only use base game things. But I found it easier. I found it so much easier because when I am cycling through every single pack that I have and all of those objects, like don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have selections. It's definitely not. But when you do it a lot and then you have a moment where you can only use one, it's kind of like, oh, this is a little bit easier. It's quicker because I don't have to cycle through so many things. I can just kind of like choose from the small handful of things, and I actually found that to be a lot easier than building normally. And I was like, you know what? I actually didn't hate doing this. I thought I would just hate it. I was dreading doing it because I was like, oh, I hate it because I can't use all the things I want to use, which is true. And there are some things I wish I could have used. But overall, I found it to be like 20 times easier than normal because I was like, you know what? And that couch, by the way, that's the best couch in the whole game. And there's not a matching love seat or a matching chair. And I'm like, why? And it's also like something you have to unlock. But look at that couch. It's just the most classic looking couch. I don't know why we have all these funky couches, but sometimes I just want a classic looking couch. Isn't that much to ask? And I also do this thing, I noticed, because I'd filmed like 2 speed builds back to back. I realized that I always do this, is I do one master bedroom and then I do one kid's room. I always do that. And now, granted, I haven't built like any big houses lately where there's like multiple bedrooms. These only have like 2 bedrooms, but I always tend to do that. That's like what I go for. Instead of making like 2 adult bedrooms, I go for 2 kid bedrooms all the time. Maybe I should try to shake it up. I don't know. I don't notice until I'm at this stage where I'm like doing a voiceover and I'm really like reflecting on what I've done. I'm like, oh yeah, I do that every single time. I don't know. But I really like the way that this bedroom came out. It's like kind of a small master bedroom. And I feel like in base game, especially, I have like the 3 major points of a bedroom, which is like a bed, a dresser, and a mirror. I feel like those are like the 3 things I always make sure I get, and then I'm good. Like once I have those, I'm like, you know what? It's done. It's complete. And also someone roasted me for not putting a rug under the bed in my shell build that I did for Kayla's shell challenge, and I was like, whoops. it was just a whoopsie moment, and I forgot, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna forget that time. So that comment kept like ringing in my head when I was building this. I was like, I gotta put a rug under the bed. I can't forget that. The person's gonna roast me again. But we are almost done. This is the final room that I did. It's just a bathroom, and here we go. Here are the screenshots for my base game build. If you'd like to download it, it is on the gallery. My origin ID is Vixella. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Bye bye.